or nearing retirement, what's the third threat?
Well, Kelly, the third threat is higher taxes. Most people believe they will be paying fewer taxes in retirement. I hear that time and time again from clients. And that makes sense because they're really no longer getting a paycheck. But unfortunately, that won't be the case for most hardworking Americans today. By the time you add up the taxes with your IRA, your 401k, Social Security benefits, and other investment income, you could be paying even more taxes in retirement. And Kelly, to make matters worse, our government has spent trillions and trillions of dollars on economic stimulus, new infrastructure, and social policy bills. Now, our national debt has surpassed a record 30 trillion today. If we went back in 2010, we're at just $10 trillion. Today, we're now over 30 trillion. Wow. But everyone watching right now is smart enough to know money doesn't grow on trees. Someone has to pay for this, and it will be likely you and or me through higher taxes. What's critical to understand is that our government doesn't have money of its own. So the only way to pay this trillions and trillions of dollars in debt is really by raising taxes. If you're retired or nearing retirement, these higher taxes couldn't come at a worse time. This could drive up the taxes you'll pay when you withdraw money from your IRA, 401k, Social Security benefits, investment income, and more. So the money you are counting on for retirement could end up being just a fraction of what you thought it was going to be. And what most people don't realize is that Trump's tax code is going to change in the year 2026. See, right now we're at a 22% tax bracket for those in a 22% bracket. We know that it's going to increase to 26%. So we're going to see a 6% increase across the board, regardless of the bracket that you're in. And one of the things that we're really talking with all our clients about is the increase that's going to happen in taxes in 2026, if not sooner, to cover all this national debt. And not only are we talking to retirees, we're talking even to our youngest clients out there who are embracing these strategies so that we can show them how to get tax-free income in retirement.
I'm sure they appreciate that. This could really impact the taxes on your income, but are there really any areas, Michael, that could spell trouble?
Yeah, certainly, Kelly. You could get hit with higher taxes in a variety of different ways. Well, higher income taxes, we just talked about that the repeal of Trump's tax code in 2026. We know we've been talking about higher capital gains taxes for some time, higher corporate taxes, higher estate taxes, and the list really goes on and on. And here's the kicker, Kelly. The government has the power to change the tax laws, however, and really whenever they feel like it. So they can raise your taxes anytime they want. And really, you have no say whatsoever.
I think that most people think that they don't have any control over their taxes, but that's not necessarily true, is it?
No, it's not true. The good news here, Kelly, is you have more control over how much you pay in taxes in retirement than any other time in your life. Really, the majority of Americans are missing out on a huge tax savings opportunity. They just do the same thing year in, year out. They simply prepare and file their taxes on April 15th. But aside from some simple deductions that might help them save a few bucks, what's done is done. And really, you have, tax preparers out there and you have tax planners. And there's a difference in CPAs when you talk about that. But if you want to save a lot of money in taxes, you have to take advantage of tax planning. And with tax planning, you're really looking forward, not backwards, and your savings could be significant. It could add up to tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars in retirement.
And that's why you do a tax saving analysis with your clients, right?
Yeah, and this is one of the things we actually have tax planning software as a firm that will really understand someone's tax situation and really advise them on really what the best options are. And oftentimes we'll look at someone's tax return, we'll upload it into our tax planning software. And it's going to give us about a 3 to 4 page report on really what the best strategies you could be considering now, or even if you're in retirement, as far as the best ways to look at the overall tax picture and showing you the best ways to either save money or to get more tax-free income in retirement.
So different. CPAs help us plan our, kind of set up for the past, but planning is something so different. Can you help your clients actually save money in taxes in the future?
Certainly, by taking advantage of these tax strategies, we've had a lot of different clients take advantage of this. People doing conversions of 50, 100, 500,000, even $1 million or more, taking advantage of these strategies today because they understand what's going to happen in the future. We know that taxes are not going to go down anymore. We know tax rates are going to continue to go up when it comes to income taxes. And if we know that there's going to be this change in Trump's tax code, now more than ever, it's crucial that you do the proper tax planning today so that it benefits you later on down the road so that you're not paying more in taxes throughout your retirement years.
What do you think, Michael, as we wrap up the show here, what is the best advice that you could give our viewers about these higher taxes in retirement?
Well, Kelly, that's a great question. And if you have an IRA or a 401k, you want to think of it as your money, and I get that. But the reality is, it's a joint account, and who's it between? It's between you and really the IRS. Because remember, you still have to pay taxes when you withdraw money in retirement, right? And you could end up paying a lot more in taxes on these accounts than you know. The good news is there are ways you could dramatically reduce your taxes in retirement today. And that's why I put together something just for the viewers on the show today. Now, learn how you could reduce your taxes in retirement with a free, customized retirement tax savings analysis.
Walk us through how you help your customers.
After we get some basic information from you, we determine the tax saving strategies that are best suited for your specific situation. Then we're going to sit down and freely share these strategies with you so you can see exactly how much money you could save in retirement. Now, I'm not talking about some obvious deduction that might help you save a few bucks. These strategies could help you save tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars in retirement. These customized analysis is free and there's no obligation, but we can only offer this to qualified viewers who call us today.